We're climbing up then, we've had our warm up, but now it's time for the big one. 3, 2, 1. I'm currently stood up a tree with my bike at the top of a massive hill. I've been heavily inspired by Redbull Rampage, so I decided to make my way to the woods and build my own Rampage feature out of a tree. This right here is where the Rampage tree drop line build begins in. I've just been preparing a bag of tools and my timber because where I'm building it isn't the easiest place to access. So I don't want to be going backwards and forwards all day. Everything's condensed in the bag, and we've even got the sandbags like what they use at Rampage. We're all ready to go then, so I'm going to get this loaded into the van and make our way to the woods. We've made it into the woods then. That was a bit of a mission getting everything in here, but all the equipment, all the tools, all the materials are now in place and ready to begin this build. For those of you that are watching this and you're not sure perhaps what Redbull Rampage is, let me explain. Redbull Rampage is a big mountain free ride contest where the best riders in the world fly out to Utah in America, in the mountains there, in the desert basically. They take 2 of their mates, which are part of their dig crew, and they get a week before the event to build their lines. So they have the whole mountain, they can build wherever they want on that section, on the zone that's allocated. And after the build week, they have some practice and then they run the event. As you noticed, I'm not in a desert, I don't have a build crew, and I'm not going to be doing a contest. But behind me, we have got the slope, which is going to be my landing ramp. And my plan is up that tree to build a platform and to do a bomb drop out of it. Now, this was done at Rampage last year, I believe, by Tom Van Steenberg. A bomb drop is a very street-orientated move, and that's what I'm going to do out the tree. So I'm going to start to clear this and make it so we can get up the tree comfortably to start putting the platform in. We just had a really good clean up of the tree. I'm now actually stood up here looking down at the landing. Look at it that way. It's pretty big. Kind of scary now I'm up here. I'm kind of wondering why I'm doing this, but I'm sure it'll be worth it in the end. The first thing to build is the platform, so I think what we should do is run a build laps and start building this absolute beast of ascend. I've now roped in the 18 to give me a hand today. We've got Cara here. She's actually a Redbull Rampage expert, I think. I'm going to give you some questions quickly.
Okay.
How many sandbags do they get?
75.
How many days does it take place over?
10 days, but with 1 compulsory rest day.
And how many people in each team, men and women?
The girls get 3 diggers and the boys get 2.
There we go. Fire. Up the little steps then that we fitted at the start. They work lovely. I've not been up here yet with the boards on, so let's climb up. What have I built?
Oh.
Holy. Just checking it's actually stable first. That's actually, I'm not scared of heights at all. And I used to work doing loft conversions, so I'm used to working on roofs and at height. But this is really weird to be this high. That needs to go, that's in the way. Cara's having some troubles down there, but she is going to measure the height to where we think the landing needs to go as it is. So let's find out what that number is. I'm a bit scared actually.
Right, Tom doesn't actually know what the number is yet. Do you want to know?
Go on.
20 foot.
20 to there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know I'm not directly underneath Tom. To be honest, I actually can't make it up any further without sliding down, but it's a roughly 20 foot high to where the landing's going to start, because I feel like where I'm stood here, Tom's probably going to land a bit further past me because I'm pretty much almost directly under the tree. And obviously he'll push out from the tree, so he'll probably land somewhere down here. So it'll be even bigger than 20 foot.
That's scary. Right, we're going to run a build lap though, because we've got some clearing and building to do of the landing. So let's get it underway. Got all the gear then, we have got an idea, but it is a bad one because we're about to jump out the tree. I'm doing it on the enduro bike and I'm going to do a no grab bombie. So the clip that you saw earlier of Van Steenberg doing it was like that, which is a caveman. A no grab bomb drop is where you keep your hands on. I'm going to stand like that, then jump off the platform on the pedals into the landing. The reason I'm changing my shoes is because it's so muddy over here. I've put a clean set up the top and it's going to give me better grip. These are my building shoes. So I've got it. Cool. Sure. Yeah. Wow. Oh boy, that looks so scary. You're in place now, aren't you? Oh. Are you good? Yeah. No, I'll be alright in a minute, hang on. So scary. Okay, you ready? Yeah. Hang on. I'm nearly there. And we bottled it. Yesterday I wasn't able to complete the bomb drop, and I think looking back it's actually a good thing that I didn't jump, and the reason for that is because I figured something out. I looked at Eric Fedko's recent Redbull video where he did a caveman at the start, and the gap, there was no gap, it was so short, and I think the reason I couldn't jump is because I'd made the gap on mine too big. It looked right when I made it, and this is the thing, like, not many people do this trick, and I have only done it into landings where there is no gap, so I thought I could jump further than what's actually possible. The other thing, there's no warm-up for this in here, so what I've done, I've moved the landing back and I've made a secondary platform which isn't much lower, but it's going to be enough just to get me warmed up, get me in the rhythm of doing things, because when I have a mind block and have fear, the way that I get over that is by riding and doing things similar, and there's nothing similar in here or in fact anywhere. So this is the setup. I'm going to go up there, we're going to start on the small one, and hopefully today, fingers crossed, we hit the big one. This is the second platform, and it actually makes it a lot easier to get up here as well with the bike, and that's what we're going to warm up on. There we go then, this is the smaller one. Right, we're ready. 3, 2, 1, drop in. Yes! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! 3, 2, 1, drop in. Yes!
Oh my god.
Yes! That is so good! Oh my god. It definitely helped having the smaller one. I was able to get up there today and just go for it.
Yeah.
The one thing I do want to look back at is where I landed.
You're so lucky you pushed it back.
I'd have died, wouldn't I?
Literally, your back wheel was just in the top of that landing.
I still nearly cased.
Almost. Have
Really?
a look back.
Yeah. So, I just landed here, roughly. And the landing yesterday was about here. I would have fully died. It would have just been, you wouldn't have even seen me go down the landing, I would have landed behind it. Would have been quite funny actually for the clip, just jump out of a tree and disappear. That's really fun though. I'm actually going to do that again. I really enjoyed it, and then we're going to make our way up to the bigger one. 3, 2, 1.
Nice.
Yeah. Right, let's go to the big one then. We're climbing up then. We've had our warm up. It's crazy what them couple of runs do to your confidence, but now it's time for the big one. It's not much bigger, it's only like knee height, but that makes such a big difference. Okay. This is scary again, KJ. Yeah. Right. 3, 2, 1. Yes! 3, 2, 1. 1. Yeah! 3, 2, 1. Yeah! Yes! Yeah! That feels incredible.
Oh,
That is such a good feeling.
actually so smooth.
The land is perfect. Like, the setup's perfect. I'm so pumped with that. It's been like a week of building now, and to finally do it after coming in here, walking away, I'm absolutely stoked. I'm buzzing right now. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Wow.
I'm just climbing back up because we're going to have a little measure of what it ended up being height-wise from the taller platform in the end. 11 foot, which is pretty big. I'm stoked with that. The thing is, which is scary, is you could definitely go higher. The landing's so smooth. I don't know, maybe we'll come back and we'll lift this up 5 foot, see if we can get above 15 foot, closer to 20. That'd be pretty awesome. There's one more thing to do though. This is a perfect time to let you guys know that over on my merch store, stickers are now available. So head on over to the Just Send store and get your sticker pack. What a video this has been. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. There's definitely been times throughout this week building it where I'm like, it's not going to work, it's not even cool, like what's the point? And last night I actually said to Cara, I don't even really want to go back. So the fact that we came back, smashed it, I'm so stoked with that. Unfortunately, that is all we've got time for today. Head over to the Just Send store, get your sticker packs, give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed this one, leave your comments down below, and I will see you in the next one.
Yeah, I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a